guys, welcome to my baby products review video. I've got a few different products that I'm going to talk about today, but we're going to start with the DockATot. If you haven't heard about the DockATot, you should definitely go to the website. It is amazing. I haven't heard one bad thing about it other than the price. It is a little bit expensive, but I swear it's worth every penny, and you can see the reviews on the website. Many other moms say the same thing. So Grace is asleep in it right now. Usually it's in our bed. She does co-sleep with us. I wouldn't have felt comfortable co-sleeping without this because she has her own little space and can't be rolled on top of by either me or my husband. Oh, are you awake? So Grace loves her DockATot. We've had it since she was about a week old. It's fantastic. We have this plain white cover that it comes with, but then we also ordered a second cover. Hi, Vicky. Come on. Get out of the way, buddy. We ordered a second cover because from looking at the website, I thought that this wasn't a cover and you needed to buy a cover. I thought this was just how the product looked. So I bought a cover, which has actually been fantastic because if this one gets messy, then we have something to put on it while the other cover's in the wash, which it is right now. The one we got is like a chevron grayish and white color. So it comes off, so it's got clips here for when she grows bigger, then her feet can kind of stick out the end, which I'm going to have to open soon. She's getting big enough. And then it's got a zipper all the way around, so it's got a bumper piece inside of this part, and then there's just a flat kind of mattress piece that zips down here underneath. So it's two pieces, and then you put the cover on top of both pieces. So anyways, yeah, it's a great product. I highly recommend it. It's fantastic. I can't say enough good things about it. The next thing I want to talk about, I don't have a whole lot to say, is Wubbanubs. I think I've talked about them in almost every video with Grace, or you've seen them. They come in all sorts of different animals. They're awesome. I guess when she gets older, she'll be able to hold on to it and like have it kind of as like a comfort little stuffy thing. But I originally tried her with just like a regular soother, like the classic kind of soother, and she kept spitting it out, like she couldn't quite understand, which I've heard is quite common. A lot of babies just spit their soothers out. So then I tried this one because I had heard from other moms that the Wubbanubs for some reason stay in their children's mouth way better. And it does. She now spits it out, but I think she's just playing a game. She does know how to keep it in her mouth. But yeah, definitely top product. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is, I don't have it with me because it's actually in our bedroom. It originally was going to go in her room, but since she is sleeping because of the DockATot, we've had it in our room. So it's a Skip Hop Nightlight Soother. I actually bought it because as a sound machine, it makes 8 different sounds. There's 4 nature sounds. Let's see, 4 melodies and 4 nature sounds. So there's like heartbeat. That's the one we usually use, or like jungle sounds. There's like birds and kind of tropical sounds. But it's actually been great as a nightlight. So it's just that big, it fits in the box there. We use it as a nightlight every night in our room, which I didn't even think of, but it's great for in the night breastfeeding. I have at least a light to be able to see, and it turns up and down, so you can have it any level of volume or any level of brightness. So that has been an awesome product, actually better than I expected. And let's see, I paid $50, $49.95, which kind of seems like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things it's not, because it does so much. It will last her as a nightlight over the years, and it's a really great sound machine, so I really like that product. And then another product that I actually did pay a lot for is the Grow Egg. I paid $44.90 for this, and after, like, now that seems like kind of a lot, but at the time it seemed essential, and it has been actually quite useful. And that was the cheapest price that I could find out of the baby stores in our area. So other places are charging a lot more. I think up to like $49, like the same as the Skip Hop Soother. But the Grow Egg is really good because it shows you, it lights up blue, yellow, orange, or red depending on the temperature. And obviously blue is too cold. It says here less than 16 degrees. The recommended is between 16 and 20, and that's yellow. And warm is orange, 20 to 24, and too warm is above 24 degrees, and that's degrees Celsius. So this seemed essential to me when I was pregnant because in my prenatal class The instructor told us that SIDS, one of the correlations with SIDS is babies being too hot. So since it was the end of summer when she was born, I felt like we needed this. And now that it's cooled off, it's more into fall, I don't really use it, but when she first came home and it was still a little bit warm, I was waking up looking at it all the time just to make sure that it was the right temperature in the room for her. It definitely gave me a lot of peace of mind, and I think it'll be really good too when she's in her own room, when we're not in there. And when you're in the room with the baby, then you're kind of aware of the temperature, but when she's sleeping in her own room at night, then it'll be nice to know that she's comfortable without her being able to tell me. That's another good product. So the next two things I have obviously kind of go together. So the Ergo Carrier, I'm sure lots of people have heard of that. This one I received as a gift. It's super cute zebra print, but I have another one as well that my best friend had given me from her niece. I think they're pretty much the same carrier. It's nice to have two. My husband can use one and I can use the other one. He uses the plain gray one and I use the zebra one, and then we don't have to like do as much adjusting with the straps, which is really nice since he's quite a bit taller than me. And then the infant insert, I didn't even think to get until she was actually born. We still are using it, but we don't use the whole thing now. So this is what it looks like. It has this thing here. Goes on here. So I guess when they're really, really tiny, you're supposed to use this, but she was never really, really, really tiny when we had this. And then you can like pull it tighter as well if your baby's tinier. So I'm not sure the exact weight. What does it say on here? It says from newborn, 7 pounds, you can start using it. Then 1 to 4 months, use the whole thing. And then when they're over 4 months, you can take this little pillow out and just put it in the bottom of the Ergo just to bump them up a bit. So I guess the idea is that once they can hold up their neck, you don't need to use the whole insert anymore. I have tried her. Grace is only 2 months, but she has a really strong neck, and so I have tried her without the insert and just with the pillow, and it was alright, but I think she should probably still have the whole insert. But if I didn't have it, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I could always just stuff some receiving blankets underneath. So if your baby is, I would say, over 2 months, it's probably not worth it to buy the insert. But I have seen a lot of these inserts on like the Facebook mom groups going for like $20. I think I paid $35 plus shipping. I got this one from the Chapters Indigo website, but I'm sure you can get them all over. But yeah, the Ergo Carrier itself, any kind of carrier I say is an essential baby product. We love it. I've never tried any other carrier other than, I don't even know what brand it is, just a soft wrap. Like, there's tons of different brands out there. A friend had given it to me, and I just wasn't comfortable with it. I tried looking at videos on YouTube and everything, and I just wasn't comfortable relying on myself to have tied it. Maybe if someone actually had someone teach me, I might be a little bit more comfortable. But with the Ergo, I know all I have to do is do up the clips, pull it tight, and she's safe and not going to fall out of it. So for the peace of mind, I prefer the Ergo, or I'm sure there's like other brands like Tula or Baby Bjorn, but we have 2 Ergos and we love them both. They're awesome. So the last thing that I'm going to talk about, I think it's the last thing, yeah, is this aquarium, Fisher-Price aquarium. 2 of our friends from out of town got this for Grace just after she was born, and we absolutely love it. It's something that I've seen on TV, or I've seen when I've looked after other people's kids, and I always just never really thought it was that useful. I thought they were so cute, but it wasn't something that I wanted to spend my money on. And it's got like straps here that clip on. We haven't actually clipped them on yet, but I've just kind of like leaned it in front of her and showed it to her, and she absolutely loves it. So it's got a couple different settings. It's got on the top, it's got button, so yeah, it's got a button right there that turns it on. And then on the top there's 3 volume settings. This middle button changes the sound, the tune, and then you can have it on just music. So let's see. So there's just music. That one's light and music, I guess, and then this one, which is what we always have it set on, makes everything move. So there's a fish, there's 2 fish, a big fish and a little fish and a crab and some seaweed. And there's like different tunes. There's just, I guess, ocean sounds, and yeah, so then there's the different sounds. There's like water and bubbles, oh yeah, music, and there's a couple different songs. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. It's on the loudest setting. But yeah, she just loves the first one. I don't know if that's because that's what we've pretty much always played for her, but even when I turn on a different tune, she still loves it, but she definitely seems to like the first tune. Let's see. Which one is it? Yeah. So then it's got this little remote that connects to it, so you could like turn it off without going into your baby's room. So that's kind of cool. And then I guess it opens up so you could like hang it on the door, I guess. But yeah, anyways, this is not something that I originally wanted to spend my own money on, but once we had it, I love it. Grace loves it. I'm so thankful that we have it. It was an amazing gift. So I would say everything else I talked about would be an essential. This, maybe not an essential, but if you have to get somebody a baby shower gift, something like this is definitely on the top of my list for a gift, because most parents probably don't want to spend their own money on what really is a toy, essentially. But yeah, it has the night light. So if we didn't have, I also have a Himalayan salt lamp in her room, so that we have lots of different options for her night lights. Like this could be a night light, and then it's got like, could be a sound machine if we didn't have the owl. So we have lots of options. But so yeah, I think this is a really great gift, definitely. Like I said, I don't know if I'd spend my own money on it, but we love it. Grace loves it. It's definitely a top baby product. So I think that's the end of my review. If I forgot to say anything, I'll leave it in the drop down bar below. But I think I've covered I love all these products. Grace loves them. She stayed asleep this whole time in her DockATot. She is a really great sleeper, but I've heard from parents, or actually haven't personally heard, but I've read reviews on the website, which you can go and read as well, that their baby never slept so good since getting the DockATot. Like I said before, Grace has been sleeping in this since she was about a week old, so she's never really slept in anything else, but she's always been a super awesome sleeper. But I still swear by the DockATot. We haven't taken it anywhere yet, but what I love about it is the portability. Like, for example, I brought it out here. While I'm out here, she can be comfortable and sleeping in her bed. But I can take it, like, to my mom's if we go there for dinner, or if we went away on a holiday, like into a hotel or something, then she has her bed, her space. It smells the same. It smells like home. It feels like home. So she's going to be more comfortable, which makes mom more comfortable. Less crying. Just super awesome product. I can't say enough good things about any of these products, but really about the DockATot. That's it from Grace and I today. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below if there's any other products you want me to do a review on. And don't forget to subscribe to follow our journey. Thanks. Bye. Can we show off your smile? Gracie, 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 do you feel like smiling? Where's my pretty girl? Oh my goodness. You're being a grumpy mom this afternoon, aren't you? Look at that grumpy mom. Woo! You throw yourself out of my arms? Look at the camera and say hi, everybody! Hi! Okay, give everybody your smiles. You want to lay back down? Mom's gonna eat her lunch. Here's Biggie. Biggie, say hi. Oh no! Oh no, sister's